By the end of the day, the plan is to have the new differential installed. It is so cold. Welcome back to another episode of Working on My BMW. I probably should be paying someone else to do this, but I'm broke and I don't trust anyone, so here we are. Today we are replacing the front differential in my X5. So we're diving headfirst into the chaos of this crazy project, and spoiler alert, it's not going as planned. So I thought this would be a walk in the park, but oh boy was I wrong. It's more like a stroll through a minefield with blindfolds on. Look at this. She's like a puzzle from hell. But fear not, because the pressure of having limited time always gets me to get things done. Alright, so we wound up getting an engine support bar because we're going to need to support the engine up while we're lowering down the subframe of the car. Yeah, pry out on it while I hit it. Alright, so now we've gotten this out. Just tell me if you think that should be replaced. That doesn't feel... Yeah, there's like freaking 30 control arms back here, dude. It's a BMW. We can pull these wires out of here. I think that I'm definitely going to need a new sway bar end link. I don't know that this is supposed to be this floppy. And now we're taking off the caliper because this brake line is in the way, and we need to be able to lean this hub out in order to get the CV axle to slide out of the diff enough to be able to unbolt the diff and take it off. But you can see the diff right there now, and we're getting closer. I don't know that I would say close. This has been a rough past few days. We started this project off with less than a week in order to get the car ready to drive about 7 hours away to help my friend get a truck. About 3 days into the project, my friend went ahead and reserved a rental car because he lost faith in our ability to get this project done in time.
Now we lower the jack a little bit and see what happens.
And that turned out to be a smart decision on his part. About everything that could go wrong did go wrong. For starters, this subframe is near impossible to remove to the point where we could get the differential out. So I knew that this idea of only replacing the top side of the driver's side was too good to be true. There's still not enough room with that CV axle still inserted in the diff. After breaking a few tools doing this, we were able to get the CV axles out and the differential loose. So at this point, we're getting pretty close to being able to put the new differential in, right? Wrong. We're just getting started. After several hours of removing more and more stuff, the point where the subframe was swinging underneath the car, but there still wasn't enough space to remove the diff, I just grabbed the diff and started shaking it and pulling as hard as I could because I was extremely frustrated. And by some miracle, would you look at that? Bruh. This took way too long. It's literally so late my watch is dead. Yesterday we actually did get the diff back into the car. It was a huge pain to get it to fit, but we jiggled the subframe back and forth and got it in there. Now we're about to bolt everything back together. Getting the new diff back into place was just as difficult. With the new diff in, now the car's good to go on a trip, right? Wrong. Alright, now while Tilo is going and getting a tool in order to reattach the CV axle on the other side because there's like a little boot that won't click in, I got the hose run down in here, and now we can see we have a clear path into the diff. So now we just gotta watch that and fill it up until it starts to come out.
That literally was not doing the way I think I hoped for.
So you're trying to get that to slide on. As we're driving out of here, I could just ram into a curb really hard. Maybe it'll pop it on.
Sure! And then we just have to replace the full axle former. How about no?
Hey, it's just an idea, dude.
Yeah, it's an idea.
Dude, this CV axle is really just throwing a wrench in things. Alright, so I've got the funnel rigged up inside of here.
We're trying to refill the diff. See if something comes down here.
What is this? Oh, that's for you to put a hose on it.
Yeah.
That's sick. Let's say you just put a hose on there, like that. Oh, and you're supposed to
Open this.
hook the lid out like this.
Huh. Okay.
And then you screw the lid back on. So we'll just do that. Oh shit, that's the wrong piece. Just do it like that. Screw that on. And you have the perfect sealed place for the hose. Perfect, dude.
It's not all coming. It's on the way down there. Now we just wait till it runs out, so that is then the perfect level.
So we got the fluid in, the bolts tightened on. I think it's fixed. We're about to go drive and see. Dude, I think it may actually be fixed. Bruh,